There's a new Star Wars video on YouTube. Man, I can't wait to see Star Wars. I love Star
But
Wars.
first, the CGI. Oh boy, is some of it shit. Why did they insist on showing so much of Grand Moff Tarkin when his CGI character looks so awful compared to the real people? Despite Furious 7, we are clearly not that far from the Polar Express days of Uncanny Valley no eye contact. But for whatever reason, instead of sliding...
God damn, more Star Wars haters. I love Star Wars. Even when I don't like Star Wars, you know, like the Clone Wars movie. I don't make movies about how much I hate it. Got over 100 videos here. Do you see me doing any videos about the Clone Wars? The movie, not the TV show? Because it was horrible. And sure, being a Star Wars fan, you don't have to love everything, do you? I liked Rogue One. I didn't love it. I wouldn't say it sucked.
I don't know, Rogue One had extensive reshoots. And it sucked!
But yeah, the characters were one-dimensional. Didn't really care about the characters. But overall, sat down in a theater and enjoyed my 2 hours. And that's all a movie's supposed to do, right? I don't have to love everything they do. I don't know what to tell you. It's getting hard to be a Star Wars fan. Is it just me? Is it just me? And I see this thrown about all over the internet when it comes to the Han Solo movie. No one asked for it. I'm sorry, I didn't know you spoke for everybody in the world. But you know who did ask for a Han Solo movie? A guy named Lawrence Kasdan. That's who asked for a Han Solo movie. He's been trying to get Lucas to make one for years. But Lucas didn't want to do spin-off movies. So you can't say no one asked for it. A lot of fans did. So don't give me this nobody asked for it. Because people did ask for it. You didn't ask for it. Maybe your little buddies didn't ask for it. But that's okay. Most movies don't get made because someone asked for it. I don't think anybody asked for Avatar. And that was just a man flying around on a bird for about 3 hours. No one asked for Avatar. I don't know anyone that asked for a Baywatch movie or a remake of the movie Flatliners. Yeah, they're remaking Flatliners. And I don't know anyone that's been asking for more Transformer movies. But they make them. So there's no form you fill out and send to Hollywood and ask for movies to be made. Studios and production companies, they make movies that they want to make. Or maybe they make movies that they think the audience wants to see. Maybe they make stuff that you want to see that you didn't even know you want to see. So please, can you retire that old phrase, no one asked for a Han Solo movie? Because they did. Just because you didn't ask for it doesn't mean no one did. On that topic, why don't you make a pledge right here and right now? If you don't think we need a Han Solo movie or you think it's gonna suck, don't go see it. That's the real thing that gets me is the hypocrites that will complain and bitch about a Han Solo movie. And these same people will probably go to see the movie and probably enjoy themselves watching it, liking it. And then they'll go home and watch some YouTube reviews. And before you know it, they'll be uploading videos about how much they hated Han Solo. They'll forget that for the 2 hour that the film is, they sat there, ate their puppy popcorn, and enjoyed the film. They'll forget all that because they want to copy and parrot what they've heard other people say. They want to use phrases like The Force Awakens was a remake, or they want to copy things like Rey was a Yeah, see, these people mostly never have their own argument. They don't come up with Rey's and Mary Sue when they walk out of the theater. It comes a couple days later, or after they watch some videos and read some stuff online that says she was a Mary Sue. And then they agree. These people probably didn't even know what a Mary Sue was until they read it online that Rey was one. So don't be a parrot. If you're going to go see it, and you're not going to like it, come up with your own reasons. Sure. Sure, your reasons might be like someone else, but don't use cliche words like Mary Sue or remake. Sure, The Force Awakens had stuff that was similar. That's normal. A lot of sequels do. But I'm not going to lie, there are some similar things in The Force Awakens with the other Star Wars films. But it doesn't take away my enjoyment of the film. It doesn't stop me from sitting down and enjoying a 2-hour movie. And that's what it matters, right? If you sat down and enjoyed the experience in the theater, it has nothing to do with Rey being a Mary Sue or The Force Awakens was a remake. All that matters is that you enjoyed it. So just go to see the Star Wars movie and don't overthink it. But if you think Han Solo film's gonna suck and you don't want to see a Han Solo movie, don't go see it. But I bet you're gonna see it, right? But you're gonna be there opening night with all your little Star Wars buddies telling them that you don't need a Han Solo film, that no one asks for this movie. And you're going to enjoy it until you get home, like I said. And then you're going to see reviews, and you're going to nitpick every little scene. And then you're going to start bitching and complaining on Twitter and Reddit and YouTube and all this about how much you hated it. I've seen it happen with The Force Awakens. Saw it happen with the prequels. Saw it happen with Rogue One. We get it. Some Star Wars fans are just going to hate anything that's not the original trilogy. I myself will have to accept this fact that there's going to be haters out there. Now, don't get me wrong. Even a Star Wars fan is not going to love everything. I didn't like the Clone Wars cartoon. I thought it was garbage. But you know, at the end of the day, I don't sit here and make videos about how awful it is. Even when I heard about the Clone Wars being turned into a film, I thought, I don't know about a cartoon Clone Wars. I didn't say, we didn't ask for it. Or I didn't say, we don't need that. I said, oh, okay. They're turning Clone Wars into a cartoon movie. It came. I saw. I was disappointed. You know what? Never saw it again. Didn't buy it on DVD. Didn't run home and make videos about how awful it was. I saw it. Didn't like it. Forgot about it. And can't we all do that? Do we all have to hate and hate and hate and hate? I just don't understand. Can't we do that? Can't we just go see a movie? If you don't enjoy it, just go on. I have no problem with you telling your opinion. If they're your opinions and not just Mary Sue and remake and rehashing all these similar words. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting older and grouchier, but all I see online lately is hate for Star Wars. It just seems bigger the Star Wars fan is, the more he hates Star Wars. And I love Star Wars. I don't hate on it, and I'm sure people will call me a Star Wars apologist. Maybe I am. Didn't really like The Phantom Menace. Thought it was okay. Attack of the Clones? It was pretty good. Revenge of the Sith was okay. I didn't hate on them. They're better than Transformers. A lot better than Avatar. A lot better than most of the Hollywood movies that come out in the summer. In fact, I remember seeing the Clone Wars with my buddy, and he was on the edge of his seat. He was really enjoying it. And I could see in his eyes how much he enjoyed it. But guess what? He's one of the biggest Attack of the Clone haters. And let me tell you, guess what he hates? Anakin complaining about sand. That's right, just like everybody else on the internet. Nothing original there. I saw him have fun. I saw him enjoying it. But now he's going to tell you he hates it. That it sucks. That's what I don't get. If you enjoy something, how can it suck? But here I am just rambling on. Because I'm just really fed up with Star Wars hate. Or I'm just really fed up with all the haters of Star Wars. Back when I grew up, no one hated Return of the Jedi. I was on the playground with my friends. I never heard any hate for the Ewoks until the late 90s, early 2000s maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just I grew up at a different time when you saw a movie and you loved it or you liked it and that was it. You didn't go to school and complain and yell and scream. You didn't call an Ewok a Mary Sue, or you didn't say Return of the Jedi was a remake of A New Hope because it had a Death Star in it. Different times, I guess. I guess now with the internet, there's just a lot of places to spew hate. But I got respect for Star Wars. I got respect for George Lucas. I'm not going to bash Lucas. He created something I loved. And how can I shame or get upset at George Lucas for making a film that he wanted to make, to tell the story he wanted to make? Was it the story I wanted to see? Not always. Is it the story that I hoped Lucas would tell? Not really. But I don't hate him. He didn't ruin my childhood. Or was it raped my childhood? I don't use these cliche things that everyone seems to use. Because at the end of the day, it's George Lucas's films. He made and told the story he wanted to tell. How can I fault or be angry at a guy like that? So I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of here rambling on about Han Solo because I'm just getting really fed up with the Han Solo movie is doomed. It's a stupid idea. We didn't need the Han Solo movie, or no one asked for this Han Solo. But I'll let you get back to your hate, or if you like me, get back to your love. I just wish when I click on videos to watch about Star Wars, it's from people that love Star Wars. And even if they didn't like it, they respect Star Wars. And that's all I ask. You don't have to love it. You don't have to love The Force Awakens. I don't understand why you don't, but you don't have to love Force Awakens. You don't have to love Rogue One. I don't love the Clone Wars, like I said. But I respect Star Wars. So I'm not going to make videos bashing it. I'm not going to start off a video with cliche words like remake, or Mary Sue, or we don't need, or no one asked for. I'm going to watch a movie. If I don't like it, I might give you a review, tell you why I didn't like it, but I'm not going to sit here and just keep bashing it and using the same cliche words over and over and over again. It's lost all its meaning. Really. Have you met anyone that argues that they didn't like The Force Awakens and brings up Mary Sue? Don't that just make you roll your eyes and quit listening once you hear Mary Sue? I know it does for me. But again, if you want to make videos bashing on Star Wars, hey, I'm not saying you can't. How about just put a warning on it before I click on it so I don't have to watch it? Because I respect Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars fan. And I think that's it. Kind of had my say about all this hate. So tell me what you think. Leave a comment below about how you didn't ask for a Han Solo movie, or no one needs a Han Solo movie, or how Han Solo is the worst character there is. Or after you see Han Solo, come back to this video. Leave me a comment. Tell me how Chewbacca was just a Mary Sue. That no one taught him how to rip those arms out of people's sockets. Anyway. Can't we just love Star Wars, or at least show Star Wars some respect? I know I do, and I hope you do too. Don't get me wrong. There's lots of you Star Wars fans out there that feel like I do, that don't bash and hate on it every second you get. But there's a few of you that no matter what Lucasfilm does, Disney does, even George Lucas, Ron Howard, or anybody does, they're going to hate it. They're going to hate on Star Wars. They're going to hate on a movie that's not even being filmed. They're going to hate on a movie that's not even out yet. At least with someone hating on Rogue One or The Force Awakens or the prequels, I can kind of understand because they saw the film. But to sit here and bash and hate on something you've never even seen and know nothing about, that's just odd to me. But again, maybe I'm the odd one. So, again, I hope you can just pay Star Wars a little respect. And I hope this video at least reaches some of the other people out there that's getting sick of the Star Wars hate also. Maybe now, you're not alone. There's plenty of us that love Star Wars and respect Star Wars and not gonna bash it every chance we get. So I'll let you go. Keep you out on StarWarsJunk.net. And until I'm very bored We'll talk again.